waiting for all time, regardless of our distance and our home. Gross creator, trapped by pretty eyes and letters for all time. The only thing that I've been waiting for. I hope it's something worth the waiting. 'Cause it's the only time that I ever feel real. Thunderstorms could never stop me. 'Cause there's no one in the world like Emily. She's simple yet confusing. Her sparkling eyes make me weak at my words. They tremble. Days move like years in this month of December. The winter coldens me, for I have yet to sleep. And never like a train, 'cause you're everything to me. I hope it's something worth the waiting. 'Cause it's the only time that I ever feel real. Thunderstorms could never stop me. 'Cause there's no one in the world like Emily. No one in the world like Emily.
Hello and welcome, Mick Motherwell. I'm back. I'm live. I'm mustacheless. And I don't know if I'm happy or not to be here. I'll tell you what, how many 34-year-old men can tell you that they stole a shirt from their mom and they get to wear it? I'll be honest, I can't say that. I didn't steal the shirt from my mom. I found it at the Goodwill. My mom wouldn't be caught dead in this shirt. And again, if she was dead, she'd wear whatever the fuck I told her to wear. So that's a plus. Maybe, Mom, if you're watching, I'm going to bury you in this right here. Go Blazers. Guys, it's been a while. I'm back. I'm here to bust balls, talk some shit, and see how far we can take it tonight. How far can we take it? I don't know where to start. I did put up some notes, but you know what? The note I want to start on is I'm ready to go. Old Town Road guy. Well, Dick's Mother Smells. That's not bad. That is actually not bad. Dick's Mother. Guys, welcome to the Dick's Mother Smells show. Self Awareless. I do want to start with Lil Nas X. Lil Nas 10, whatever you want to call the man. He is making, you know what? I don't know. They are making a ruckus, and it's fantastic to me. Fantastic that so many people are angry at the guy who wrote and made Old Town Road so famous. You know, it's the number one streamed song ever. Old Town Road. The name of this episode tonight is called Lean All in My Bladder. For all of you old white folk that don't understand what lean is purple drink. And for all you people that don't understand what purple drink is, I just told you it's lean. So go figure it out by yourself. And while you're figuring it out by yourself, maybe not tell your kid that, oh, this is catchy and it's country and you should love this song. And then when the same guy that wrote it, didn't write it for your kid, comes out with a music video a year later, comes out with a song a year later, and comes out with Satan Shoes a years later, don't blame him. Don't blame him. Now, Michael Vick, he's an NFL quarterback. You do things in the NFL. You sign up to be a role model. Okay? When he does something wrong, he does something heinous, kind of like he did, you're entitled to fucking hang him and cancel him and bullshit and do whatever you want to someone that's done that, who's supposed to be some kind of role model. But this guy was singing about fucking in a tractor high as fuck on Robitussin and Jolly Ranchers and Golden Grain. And you guys are like, oh, they gonna take his horse to the old town road. Oh, kids love him. This guy's great. And how many of you, look, no one listens to me. How many of you guys as friends, right? Oh, fuck yeah, it's a black guy singing country. This is great. This is unity. This is what I'm talking about. It's America right here. There's a black man singing country. He's great. God bless him. He's great. He's bringing us together. This motherfucker's singing about fucking in a tractor. He's open and honest about it. He didn't hide it. He did not hide it. You guys bought it. You guys gave him 2 goddamn Grammys. Just to be quick, the point I'm trying to make quickly before we get into the racism and the homophobic and how everybody's a dick, I do want to get into the fact that his music is fucking terrible. My humble opinion. His music shit. Old Town Road was shit. His new shit is shit. It's shit. It's terrible music. And you guys gave him 2 Grammys. You know what? How many other people did you give Grammys that were just actually shit? That you bought into? The first kind of people to tell me not to listen to the fucking media or this channel or CNBNC or NBA or AT&T.com, who the first people to tell me that, or the first people listening to Old Town Road last summer, and they're the first people to tell me not to listen to the media, but they're listening to anything catchy on the Big Ape. Hey, it's WMOO Radio. Bob the Chicken here on WMOO. Come on and listen. Anyway, here's the catchiest thing I've got this week. Here it is, everybody. And you guys are just like, oh, fuck yeah, man. That's black guy singing country. This sounds great. You didn't even know what lean was till I told you. And you don't even know what purple drink is until you go look it up. But by the way, he fucking put it out there and he was honest and open about it. He didn't lie about it. He just said what was up. Y'all bought into it. Gave him 2 fucking Grammys. Stupid of you. So here's what happens. It's a couple of fucking days ago. He comes out with this great new song. I'll tell you what. Great new music video. Where he gives the devil a lap dance and takes over the devil's seat in hell. And it's awesome. It's a really creative concept. And everyone hates him for it. He also brought out, I'm going to add on, a pair of unofficial Nike Air Maxes with a drop of human blood in them, referred to them as Satan shoes, and sold 666 pairs in like 8 minutes. And everyone hates him for that because last year he was singing children's music. And that's bullshit. And he, I believe, has stood up to the plate and told people, and I can't quote him, but I can tell you if I'm him, it's not my goddamn job to take care of your children. It's not my goddamn job for y'all to listen to the actual lyrics I'm singing instead of interpreting it as a fucking cool kids song that I let my kid... Motherfucker, y'all wouldn't let me listen to Marilyn Manson. But you wouldn't let me listen to R. Kelly? Figure it out, you stupid sons of bitches. For all the people here that haven't are new to the show, I'm not talking to anyone in particular. I'm just talking to the idiots that may listen, and that's kind of part of my shtick. It's all jokes. Everything is a joke here, except for the fact that his music's terrible. And I celebrated Billy Strings winning a Grammy. I thought it was really cool. And I'm like, oh, wait, they just fucking give those out. And what happens is people become one-hit wonders. They win a Grammy. They end up being millionaires, and good for them, right? I'm not jealous of their money and their 15 minutes of fame as much as I'm jealous of the fact that y'all gave them a Grammy. So guess what? Now they can be judges on like American Idol. Now they sit at chef's tables in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Sarah McLachlan's fucking terrible. She's a cunt. And she's a dime a dozen for her voice. My humble opinion. But she gets to sit at chef tables and gets free shit all the time everywhere she goes, even though, she's got a music school and shit. But how much money do you think she pocketed off of that goddamn RSPCA fucking dying dog commercial she used to do? There's no way she accepted no profit for that. Her people had profits. See you next Tuesday, Sarah McLachlan. That's correct. And I'm just saying, y'all gave her that Grammy. You gave a bitch a Grammy. You gave Lil Nas X a Grammy, and now you're complaining. And that's not my problem. So stop. Like, all the people don't want to wear Nikes anymore. They're unofficial Nikes. So you're dumb. If you're burning your Nike gear, they're unofficial. And two, he's not a children's singer. He is a flamboyant. He dresses androgynous. He's very fun. I think he's gay. I couldn't tell you if he slept with a woman or a man. I don't know any of that. I don't know the guy. What I do know about the guy is he's open-minded. And I think he's loving it. Look, he's been sitting in lockdown waiting to roll out this video, waiting to roll out this these shoes. He's ready. Like, there's nothing anyone that thinks they know better than him can say or do right now. Anyway, I improv everything I do on this show, so that was kind of my tangent on. I don't even know if I'm fucking saying his name right. I just think he's a genius at this point, and he's a troll, and yeah, he's living his life. Next on my list, I don't even know where to start. I'll tell you right now about my personal vaccine side effects. I took the Moderna last Thursday. No, Thursday gone. So Thursday, let's see the fucking date here. 18th. Yeah, Thursday the 18th. So 10 days ago at this point. I did the Moderna. I took the Moderna. I've had COVID. I had it Thanksgiving last year. And anyway, took the Moderna, told them I'd had COVID and 4 months ago, whatever. Everything's fine. Take it. No worries. And I felt like shit immediately. Didn't feel terrible. Didn't pass out. Nothing like crazy. However, it's for my old friends. I puked everything heavy that I ate up for probably 4 or 5 days. Everything, like I had a snack or something, all good. But if I had like dinner, let's just say a big sandwich, hamburger, a plate of spaghetti, whatever the fuck you eat for dinner, I eat kind of the same shit. And no doubt, now I'm not sitting hovering over the toilet like hungover, nauseous, but it was like, 30 minutes later, I'd open my mouth, the food would come. Looking up, something like 22 to 23% of people do that on the Moderna. Of course, they're not advertising that. Come on down, get the Moderna. It's only 23% of you are going to puke for 5 days. What's funny is all the people that don't want to get the vaccines, they talk about that percentage. I'm not touching a goddamn vaccine. 6% of people fucking get ill. 1% die. It's the same reason COVID's not real. It's the same reason the vaccine's not real. So some people are stupid, and they should take their horse down to the old town road. I don't even know if that's a fucking lyric. I just hope it is. Oh, anyway, for the listeners, I was bragging about my shirt earlier and told you that my mom wouldn't be caught dead wearing it. It does say VSU Mom on it tonight, so stupid bitch. If she was smarter, my genetics would have been better, and I got into a way better school than VSU. Speaking of shirts, that's a pretty good segue. I want to take a look. I think I can get on Instagram here with you guys. I'm on a group. It's one of my favorite groups. It's called Facebook Shirts. Now, if anyone here's everyone here or anyone that ever listens to my show has definitely seen Facebook Shirts advertised on Facebook. As you go up and down Facebook, there's these. Look, there's a few cool ones out there, but they're not the ones I'm talking about. The ones like if you see like a cool, like, let's say you're a Dolphins fan, there's a cool Dolphins shirt. Okay, like that looks cool, like whatever. But Facebook shirts I'm talking about are the ones I think you're thinking about. They're super specific, right? Here, let's take a look. So they're super specific shirts, and what it is it's cookies, right? So, Facebook listens to everything we say and all that. So what it is you'll see, I'll say, I want to watch, I don't know, Scarface tonight. And then all of a sudden you'll see Scarface. Oh, I need to order my wife roses for her birthday. And you'll see, flowers.com. Like we all know it. Listens, it's crazy and all that. But it must be some factory or some like business that's just got ready-made, like fucking print ready to go. I'm assuming in another country because there's like 6 billion people on Facebook. So anyway, super specific. So like if you're sitting talking about how, man, that tractor I don't know why I'm speaking in a Southern accent. A lot of people drive tractors all over the world. Let's start over. I am a young guy who just got his first job at a shoe store. So, oh my God, the shoe store today was crazy. I must have had 12 people try on size 13. All right. So then Facebook's going to be like, here's a shirt that says, I'm a shoe store salesman. But then it like hits all your cookies. So it's like, I'm a shoe store salesman. I'm a Virgo. I'm proud and I'm loud. And I have a little sister who bought me this shirt. And it tries to sell you on it. Anyway, there's an Instagram group that I love following. It's called @Facebook Shirts. And I want everyone to just check. Let's just look at some of them and see if you can get my sense of humor a little bit. So, there's another segue later. We have to come up. But the first one I've noticed is a girl, her beer, and her Jeep. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to talk about how Jeeps are so fucking lame. Maybe in a little while, maybe in the next episode, but Jeeps are gay as fuck. All right, so let's see. There's this chick on a hoodie. By the way, these things cost like they're not cheap. Because if someone's like buying that shit on a whim on Facebook, they're like these hoodies are like $40, $50. And I'm looking at this woman who's got maybe an $8 haircut wearing a $50, $60 Facebook hoodie that says, "I'm not addicted to Pepsi. We're just in a committed relationship." And that's just like, so kind of the things I wanted to say, or I would like to say, is just like this comment here that says, "You better believe he's a badass man born in July and he loves his country. He's a little scary sometimes, but his kids love him. Yes, he's forklift brought him this shirt." That's the kind of shit you could see on this. There's also a lot of douchebags, like this guy. He's got a bunch of tattoos. So in today's society, he's so cool. Now, as much as I wish people were like this, I wouldn't buy a coffee cup that says, "I wish you were fluent in shutting the fuck up." So I do wish a lot of people were. A lot of people wish I was. Totally get it. But he's also backing it up with a shirt next to his pool. By the way, he's posing. You find it offensive. I find it funny. That's why I'm happier than you. Who the fuck wears anything like that? Who the fuck does anything like that and thinks they're cool? This guy could beat the shit out of me, I'm sure. But I don't think he would. I think he would shoot 66 people in a massacre before he'd like have the confidence to beat me up. I think he'd fucking go nuts. Anyway, just a couple more. I wish I could pick them before. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is probably, I haven't even read it. I'll read this live. "Pussy is like a tin roof. If you don't nail it enough, it ends up over your neighbor." That's a great dad joke, in my opinion. What? That's a great dad joke, but who's wearing that shit? And where are they wearing it? I know a couple of roofers. Maybe they'd wear it while they were roofing, but you're not going to a customer's house wearing that shit. That's all I'm saying, man. Remember Dixie Outfitter shirts? These are the new Dixie Outfitter shirts. Yeah, there's so many. Here's the classic, right? Here's the classic. "Yes, I'm a spoiled girlfriend, but not yours. I'm the property of a freaking awesome boyfriend. He's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes, but he's a perfect mixture of sweetheart and warrior. I love him. He is my whole world. Mess with me, the beast in him will awake, and they'll never find your body." Parentheses. "Yes, he bought me this shirt." Close parentheses. What a fucking fiasco is that? That shit's for sale. This shit is for sale. Now, I would wear it. I would wear this shirt. I want to say it one more time. "Yes, I'm a spoiled girlfriend, but not yours. I'm the property of a freaking awesome boyfriend. He's a bit crazy and scares me. He's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes." And look, we don't have to read anything else except for the last part that says, "Yes, he bought me this shirt." If your boyfriend's a bit crazy and scares you sometimes, that's okay. I can understand. Personalities are personalities. Whatever is whatever. I'm not here to judge if your boyfriend's a little crazy and scares you sometimes. That's not my place. However, if you're wearing a hoodie that says it, okay, is that a sign for, is that a fucking like, "Hey, help me"? Or is it okay? Like, again, still on the train. I'll get past it. But then, in parentheses, it says, "Yes, he bought me this shirt." I need everybody to kind of understand where I'm coming here from. I don't want people to think that I'm saying that I'm trying to find the right way to say this. I don't think it's bad if he's crazy and scares you all the time and it's cute, right? But the fact that let's just think, I know this is all fake, but he bought the shirt and he wrote that on there. He made sure to say that. You want to talk about equality? That's gone. You want to talk about fucking alpha male? That's passive aggressive. So that's a huge pussy that would have to advertise it. What's going through his head where he thinks you should wear a shirt that says he's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes? Like, there's so many. I have so many fucking questions for the guy. And look, again, I know this is like a print. It's a sample product that you can buy. I don't know how many they've sold. Yes, he bought me this shirt. Who the fuck would make their wife or girl, or I guess girlfriend, wear a shirt that says, yeah, he scares me sometimes. Oh, and the beast within him will fuck around if you mess with me. How insecure is this guy? And I think the insecurities in this guy make me think that he does actually scare her sometimes. And I don't know. That's fucked, man. How scary is this guy? You know his name's something like... His name's Craig. 100% his name's Craig. He has a fucking shit tattoo on his left arm that's faded, and it's his daughter's name. And his daughter's something like 13, and he doesn't see a lot of her. And it's a real shitty tattoo. And he's been in jail once or twice, but like for nothing bad. And he's only been there for like a couple of weeks, maybe. But, you know, Craig ain't fucking around. He got a faded tattoo, and it says, again, something like his daughter named something real fucked. I don't mean fucked as much as I mean like destiny. It's like a really hopeful name for a guy named Craig who doesn't get to see her very much, but Mom agreed to a really cool name like that when they were together 8 years ago before Craig was a fucking meth head. So Craig is definitely the name of this boyfriend, and he's insecure as shit. So let's get a couple more of them. There's always Jesus. Here's another one. Same cut of cloth here, guys. Back off. My dad is old and crazy, and he's not afraid to go to jail or die. And it's obviously a pink shirt for a female to wear, and it's just that dad is either Craig or that. I don't even know, man. That girl's name is super white. Whoever that girl is, her name is something super like Lauren or Allison. It doesn't ever work. Some of the fun ones. See, I don't want to read these shitty ones, but yeah, I can't get into too many of them. But some of them get the tattoos. Oh, there it is. Here's a look. There's a couple of. I'm gonna read two more that I know of. This one looks good. It was me. I'm responsible for Trump getting elected. Not the Russians, not the Electoral College. It was me. I voted for him, and I'll do it again. That is... See, that's a Facebook shirt, guys. That's a Facebook shirt. That is so fucking good. The question I have is who's wearing them? Who's wearing them? That's what I'm saying. All right, and the last one it says, I'm queer. Okay, see, this is already crazy. I bet you other queer people probably hate this shirt. I'm queer, and I play Dungeons and Dragons, and I have noticeable ADHD. Who puts that on a fucking shirt? Who puts I have noticeable ADHD on a shirt? This is definitely someone who bought it. You know, like this is a review. Like this isn't someone selling it. This bitch bought this thing. Should I say this thing bought this bitch? I don't know how to say it. Just look, it's all jokes. I'm weird at parties. Not the fun kind of weird though. Just weird. Like I will sit on the floor and follow your cat around. Sounds like the fun kind of weird to me. And then tell people unsolicited facts about terrestrial isopods. So you probably should not invite me, if I'm being honest. I think invite's spelled wrong. I would go on a long hike with you, though, if you're wearing comfortable shoes. Warning, I will pick up every bug that I find. Sorry. Do you want to see photos of my pets? So I think all of that's pretty cool. And I think what doesn't get talked about enough in, I guess, society or whatever is, why would you start with, I'm queer? Like, just say you're a fucking weirdo. And I'm not saying by any means that anyone and everyone that's queer is a fucking weirdo. But all of that was like super specific to her Facebook profile somehow. They make shirts out of it and they advertise those shirts. And this, I said they're queer. I don't know what they identify at, but like that shirt is just like, hey, I'm a fucking weirdo. How do we put it without being offensive? Oh, who gives a shit? I'll be offensive. That's giving all queers by yelling, hey, I'm queer. And this is what it literally says I'm queer, right? It's like a dictionary. I'm queer, big bold letters. And then this is what defines me. This is a definition of I'm queer. Now, I understand queer literally is weird, right? Or back in the day, that's how it was. I don't think I like that term. As far as, oh, it's weird. Like you wouldn't call a gay guy weird, right? Because he's gay. What I'm saying is I understand where queer comes from and the definition of it. If that shirt said I'm weird, I'd be cool with it. But the new definition of queer, which is just off the charts and it's different and it's new and it's crazy and I don't want to say new, it's new and open. Please attack me if I'm being wrong. But this says I'm queer, right? And she's wearing it in the gas station that sells a bunch of pork rinds, right? Let's just say that. And I get to read in this whole shirt. And I've never seen queer before. And that's what I think all queers are at that point. Like, come on. Like, I'm fine with you being cool and open about being... Why don't you just wear a shirt that says I'm queer? But one that gives like this huge definition of being queer. And it's definitely the wrong definition. It's not wrong, is it? And I guess that's what's open and awesome about the shirt. But at the same time, I think most people, queer as well, would know what I'm saying at this point. Because it's a little fucking lame that this person would be like, hey, I'm queer. And you're gonna hate me. Essentially what I've got no self-esteem and I'm a cat lady basically, but I'm not really a lady. Weird as shit to me that that's just it. This proves all of that, right? Like this is just this person's profile. And Facebook found an algorithm to put a shirt together for her or him. God damn it. And they bought it for probably $25-$30 and waited like 6 weeks for it to get there. Also, I don't know what that is, but perfect entertainment. Terrestrial. I hate when I do things live and when I type in T, it talks about testicles swollen and shit. Like, I wasn't trying to fucking advertise that to everybody. Oh, it's a species. So, by the way, oh, shit. This chick actually is. God damn it. I keep saying this chick. This bug is identifying as a bug. two things. All right, real quick, for anyone that's just listening and not watching, you know what a roly-poly is? I think in Britain we call them little slates. They're basically little fucking bugs. The real definition of terrestrial isopod, pill bug, that's right. They're just little crustaceans and a ton of little legs. And they're related to the lobsters and crabs and shrimp. They breathe with gills, and they require a human environment. So you find them, a lot of them, like if you leave your moldy wood out, you pull up your wood, you'll see these little fucking roly-polies and shit. That's what this person in this shirt is identifying as. So that's insane. So first of all, good for that person for at least having a very vague definition of what they identify as. It's not my fault. I'm a fucking holy shit. That's insanity, dude. I'm pretty supportive of the I don't even know if a non-binary is what it is. Transgender. I'll go that far. I guess I'm fine with that. I understand people identifying sexually in all kinds of ways because it is fucking nuts. And it's confusing. But I will honestly, until we do find life on Mars, I guess for the record, I'm not getting on board with that shit. That's a trend. That's bragging. That's a look at me. I'm a bug. Fuck you. She doesn't breathe, or he, or that person does not breathe through fucking gills. So, like, where, you know what I mean? Where do you get off? Like, what? I'm literally, where do you get off? I've just had, I've suffered a little loss in my family recently, and I'm real upset about it. And I don't want to get too much into it, but could I have taken 2 weeks off of work because I'm a fucking chimpanzee? I identify as a mammal who can work and survive and contribute, but doesn't understand depression and grief. Like, could I have taken 2 weeks off because I identify as a fucking I'm sorry, boss. I identify as a shoe. And it's time for me to get my soul replaced. So I need to fucking take some time off. Figure that out. Figure that shit out for me. And how if you want to identify as a goddamn isopod, then do what an isopod is supposed to do. It trips me out sometimes when I do it. But let's just do it. What is the purpose? Because there is purpose in everything in life. I do believe that. Look, an alligator. Look, I looked it up one day, right? What the fuck's the purpose of a goddamn cockroach? Well, cockroaches, even though we hate them, they ship over here in boats, so they're not worth their purpose in my house or your house or anyone's houses. That's why we kill them. That's why we don't have them in our houses. But and they eat the tiny little fucking larvae and shit on the rainforest, which keeps the rainforest open, which keeps the fucking environment better, which keeps the fucking production better, which keeps the world better. So there is a purpose for cockroaches. There's a purpose for alligators. Trips me out. Like, what the fuck's an alligator for? They're dangerous. Oh, what is the purpose? Well, the purpose for alligators, when shit dries out, swamp dries out, they typically nest and they keep a pool of water. So in that pool of water under their belly, all the bacteria and shit in the lake that actually gets together and makes that lake or that river or that pond an actual ecosystem, they get to live through the fucking winter and the dry summer because they're in there under that fucking alligator. So again, there's a purpose for everything. So what I'm saying is, if I identify as an alligator, then that's got to be what I do. If I identify as a goddamn cockroach, then that's what I got to do. So if you identify as an isopod, so again, play an important role in many tropical and temperate ecosystems by aiding the decomposition of plant material. So bam, like they eat wood, they help all the fucking dead plants so that they can bake everything live again. Good for isopods. Okay? They serve a purpose. If you want to identify as an isopod, But that's better be what you fucking do. You want to contribute to society. You don't want to work. You want to get fucking... I don't know what the fuck are you doing if you're not eating dead fucking wood and helping me out and then shitting it and fertilizing the fucking... where that wood would grow. If you're not doing that, then you can't identify as a goddamn isopod. It's so funny that I would hate a transgender peeing in the same bathroom as my kid. Would you like a goddamn giant cockroach pissing beside your kid? I don't think so. I think we need to figure it out. The real crazies are those crazies, and we all just get together and fight those crazies. Who the fuck identifies as a goddamn bug that eats dead wood? No, I'm serious, though. Is there a Google? Can we Google that? List of crazy things people... Oh, this is a fun one. Got married to. 8 strangest things people have married. See, these are the craziest bitches in the world to me. They identify somehow, some way. Look, I'm all about being in love with everything. This whole pansexual thing, and like, it's cool as long as you're fucking a breathing human. Like, come on, who fucks a doll, man? Like, seriously, like, I might fuck a doll. That might be fun. Might be cool for my wife and I to like do it together. Like, I understand the pull of a doll, but it's made for that. I'm not fucking a pig or a goddamn tree. Who's that dumb? They're giving people a bad name. That's what that t-shirt was all about. This is why I'm on the tangent. I'm queer and this is this and this. I said, come the fuck, man. 8 strangest things people have married. This is true shit. Just get rid of pop-ups and shit. Just fuck off. All right. This guy married a Tetris video game. So he's an... Oh, we have names for this shit, guys. We have names for it. Objectum sexual. He's an objectum sexual. Here it is. Oh, she's been... Oh, this is a girl. He's done it. She married a Tetris video game. She's been in a relationship with a calculator and been attracted to monorails, iPods, and a GPS system. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for just a second. This bitch has been attracted to a lot of inanimate objects. We can talk about that. I'm sorry that it starts this way, guys. I'm sorry, but I'll be the asshole. Do you think she shoved a calculator up her vagina? Because I do. She was attracted to a GPS system. No shit. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know where to start. Oh, look, that's a big old... Oh, that's like a big printout. She's like cheating. Oh, let's take another look at her. She's in love with that goddamn thing. Like... Don't you think part of being in a relationship is like giving back? Like taking the 50-50 or the 100 and 100 or what everyone says makes it work. Doesn't it make you excited to give back? I'm not even talking sexual, just like that. Hey, just, you know what I mean? What do you think the Tetris game's getting out of any of this? What a fucking cunt. Like, you know, selfish cunt. This bitch is married to a duvet cover, basically a comforter. I don't even want to talk about it. This chick's married to a ghost. All right. Oh, she's actually a Jack Sparrow impersonator, so she's already crazy and making a living doing that. And her soulmate's from the 1700s, and he's a ghost. And there's a picture of him right there. That's a picture of these guys. It's her and her ghost husband. Who the fuck? This chick married herself. So I'm digging that. I totally get it. I'm sure it gets lonely sometimes. But, I mean, you can't cheat on yourself, can you? This bitch married a chandelier. These are all chicks so far, and I'm sorry about that. I wasn't trying to... Chick married her dog. Totally understand it. Totally don't get it. Another computer game. All I'm saying is this guy married a roller coaster. So we're going to talk about... Oh, another girl. Looked like a guy. Sorry. Again, don't know where to start. What I'll tell you is this girl from Pennsylvania was recently in a relationship with the Twin Towers. So, I don't know. What I'm saying is, who identifies with that? Who turns that on to masturbate? Like, oh, let me just look at some fucking skylines real quick. And I think it's nuts. And I think that gives a lot of people a bad name because I think that there's a mental illness there, or at least a goddamn call for attention. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Please tell me. But in my humble opinion, at some point, shit gets a little fucking weird. And I don't think there's anything weird about fucking another human. I just don't. And I don't think there's weird about anything going up your ass. I don't think well, as long as it come back out, I guess. Let's be cool. What I'm saying is, I just don't think there's anything weird about doing what the fuck you want to do with another person and shit. I do think there's a lot weird about being like, oh, this fucking tree's hot. And I just stop. Just fucking stop. It's a cry for attention because people are finally getting credit for being transgender and identifying as transgender and things like a non-binary and things like that. And so what's happening is these fucking idiots that don't know any better and are confused because everyone's confused between fucking 18 and 25 or 16 and 25. And what happens is, oh, what the fuck is the newest fad? What's something I can get points for and shit like that? It's pretty shitty. It's not cool. And Facebook shirts sure do sell a bunch of those. I don't know where I started, what I did. I did get, speaking of something going up your ass, I did get made fun of for being open and honest about my prostate check. Said that, and I can quote the great Billy Connolly, and says, hey, it felt pretty shitty going in. Coming out wasn't the worst thing in the world. And I was just kind of relating it to be like taking a really good shit. And anyway, got made fun of, called gay. First question was, well, it's female doctor, so how gay is that? And then the second question was just, seriously, man, I really think that's gay? When did you get your prostate checked last? I'm not saying everyone should do it, but I'm also saying everyone should do it. I think it's like 1 in 5 people over 35, men, obviously, or people with prostates, do develop some kind of fucking prostate cancer or something. Early detection is the key. This is not a PSA, but it is. Check your prostate and don't think it's gay. I literally was told it was gay by a man that was like 10, 15 years older than me. And I could not imagine being that fucking gay and in the closet that getting your prostate checked by a professional, by the way, woman, would be considered gay. Unfucking real. So stop being gay and get your prostate checked. I'm going to get out of here. I have some other things to talk about. Britney Spears. Y'all giving motherfuckers Grammys. I got plenty to talk about. I can talk about my prostate for another 4 or 5 minutes minimum. The George Floyd trial just started. I'm coming back with that hard this week. This is funny. Play that. My vaccine side effects are done. 1 year on since Tiger King. That'll be fun to talk about. Again, I really want to talk about how gay Jeeps are and how lame Jeeps are, but I'd like to get some feedback on it. Maybe get somebody on here that loves his gay-ass Jeep. The St. Mary's Pool locally versus the St. Mary's Food Truck Park locally. Oh, both not happening this summer. And again, got plenty to talk about. I got a new show I'd like to come out. It's called Low Carb, Low Life. Got a pretty good idea with it. We're going to have some fun. Duncan Cannon, who is going to be moving away. He's the drummer for Bluff 5 band. Is going to be joining me for a couple. We've got a really fun one planned with myself, Duncan, and Aaron Lane, maybe at Jay's Live. And then we do have one that we're going to get a breathalyzer, we think, and then we're going to get to the legal limit and then see what basic human tasks we can do while at that limit and over the limit. And then I think that'll be a lot of fun. Bagpipes to Banjos is kicking back up. I got Antoine LaPlume. If you guys haven't heard of him, check him out. Also, check out Bottom of the Bill podcast. That shit's fantastic. I will be back soon. Thanks for bearing with me while I've had some shitty personal shit going on. But it is what it is. I love you guys. Get your prostate checked. And